Critical thinking and responsible citizenship. Contributions made by Ayla Summerlin and Mauricio Barrio. Critical thinking can be defined as, quote, the intellectual discipline process of actively and skillfully conceptualizing, applying, analyzing, synthesizing, and or evaluating information gathered from or generated by observation, experience, reflection, reasoning, or communication, end quote. According to Martin Luther King Jr., the function of education, therefore, is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Critical thinking, in turn, helps create responsible citizenship. According to Marcelo Valoria Barrios, ITP2, he states that critical thinking allows people to see the world and its social issues through glasses that will not let them be susceptible and manipulated by the narrative or god of consumership expressed in the form of propaganda. Although this narrative is more concerned with the aspect of buying and accumulating objects, it also implies a consumption of biased and improper information about the cause and reasons of many social problems. For that reason, it is important that people start critically thinking about, quote, what commercials wish them to learn, end quote, and even what the gods of the new technology show them so they can form well-informed opinions based on facts and eventually take initiative about the issues concerning their communities. So what is the teacher's role in connecting critical thinking to responsible citizenship? According to Ayla Summerlin's ITP2, she states that this will set the guidance to pursuing objectives of interest, how to challenge those interests, and when it is appropriate to challenge the interests in contribution to society as a responsible citizen. Quote, educators must think critically to be the responsible citizens that keep higher education systems from groups of closed-minded, unscientific, illogical propagandists consumed with immoral acts, end quote. It is the duty of educators to lead by example and demonstrate what responsible citizenship looks like.
My wife told me I had to stop impersonating a flamingo. So I put my foot down.
So to sum up, critical thinking is so important to teach in the classroom because it helps us create responsible citizens for the future. In order to create responsible citizens for the future, teachers need to teach critical thinking skills. They need to plan for long-term student learning application of these critical thinking skills, and they need to make sure their students can think and analyze for themselves. Without achieving these three things, we will be doing a disservice to our students and helping them be good citizens and stewards in the future. We have to think critically. We have to assess our students in a critical thinking way, and we have to prepare our students for the future. It is our job to teach our students the right questions to ask, the how and the why. And if they can advocate for themselves and find the answers for those questions themselves, then the future will be in good hands.